Great minds think alike. Meaning my mind before and my mind now. That's what I meant. Not your mind. Me of the past and me of the present. Two of the greatest geniuses I've ever known. They always say don't get high on yourself, but fuck, man.
Like Will Ferrell.
If I could put some of me in a pipe and smoke it, I would be fucking high on myself all day long. What's
so weird?
It is weird. We should probably just get right into it, eh?
Yeah.
Bitter, batter, batter. Okay.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red raspberry leaf. Red raspberry leaf. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Poets Garden podcast. I am feeling phonetically proficient today, Geordie. How are you?
Dang, Daniel. That's dope.
See, me and Geordie were listening back to some of our recordings, and we realized we kind of slur or mumble our words a lot of the time.
Yes, we do.
So much so people might think we're under the influence a little bit, right, Geordie?
I tend not to open my mouth and enunciate properly.
So we decided to do some vocal warm-ups today, some speech therapy. Is that
therapy.
it? I don't even know.
Yeah, let's do that.
But I think it helped quite a bit, Geordie.
Yeah, well,
See, we could never fucking do this. If CBC was like, hey, you should come be journalists, we'd be like, nah, man. Trust me.
No.
You don't fucking want that shit. Yeah, so anyway, we decided we're going to try to pronunciate our words a little better.
Enunciate, yep. We are.
What?
Enunciate. Yes, sir.
What did I say?
Pronunciate. It's okay.
Is it enunciate?
They're different.
Okay, let's take that out. I'm going to edit out anything where I look like an idiot. And we'll leave in all the stuff. You're like, we wouldn't have a fucking podcast then. Hey, Geordie, how are you doing over there? Hey, Geordie.
Well, hi there.
What are we looking up?
I'm just looking up how to pronounce clearly, which means she enunciated each word slowly.
So, yeah, it is enunciate. I already agreed with you on that, didn't I?
Okay.
Didn't I? That's why I said we were going to take that part out so I wouldn't look like an idiot.
Yeah, but fuck you. This is good banter.
No, because I look like an idiot. I'm not going to put that in there.
Whatever, if you look like an idiot.
Everyone's got to know.
It's okay for me to look like an idiot every single time?
Okay. Everyone has to know who the brains of the operation
They need to know that you have some type of humbleness in you as well.
I don't, though. That's the...
It's pathetic, man. Come on.
Dude, this is... Our listenership listens... They listen for my comical, brilliant genius.
And your competency.
What's that?
See? Look at...
You're usually right about words. I'll give you that, Geordie. You're usually wrong about everything else, but... No, you're good. Enunciate. We've decided to try to enunciate just a little bit better.
Yes.
But not too much better. Because I do think what makes us unique is the fact that we really sound like we shouldn't be fucking doing this.
And we are not robots. Yes.
We're definitely not. I kind of wish we
I'm going to see a fat robot.
Dude.
You see any fat robot? Oh, wait. Baymax. Oh, but he was just air. But, okay, never mind. But the point remains. There's no fat robots. Come on.
Oh,
right?
I get you. Okay.
This is a thing.
I didn't know where it was going, but I think I get it now. I'll get it when I listen back to it. That was good, man. Wait, I'm gonna put a laugh in like I did get it now, and then I actually will get it when I listen back. Okay, you ready? Wait, what was the last thing you said?
I don't remember.
Something about just say robot.
Robot.
Dude. I get it. I totally get it.
I want to be the Lizzo for robots. So that, fat shaming and all that shit. Which she was accused of doing.
Man, you know what I would do?
After her glorious rise to fame, protecting all the fat people out there.
Honey, you do you, baby.
Is this a real thing? Are we talking?
Yeah, but it's.
I'm sorry,
it's
man.
fine.
I don't understand pop culture references. As you know, I was homeschooled.
It's ridiculous. It doesn't
for
matter.
a few years.
I'm not even saying it properly. I'm just regurgitating shit I watched last night on YouTube.
You're a regurgitator too?
I am.
Man, let's bump to that. I regurgitate all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what? We're not going to make any apologies for how we talk. Okay? If you guys can't understand what fuck we're saying, don't fucking listen. We don't give a shit. We got 36 subscribers now on Spotify, bitch. And you obviously ain't one of them. So fucking go ahead and turn this shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I'm going to put that in there. No. Yeah, well.
No.
What are you talking about?
That's bullshit.
Dude, remember when Alison May came out?
Oh, yeah.
That was this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool, man. We had some great conversation. We talked about the ghost shit.
Yep.
Tons of ghost shit. And spirits and shit.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Talked about D&D, yo.
Ain't never done it, none.
We ain't never done no Dungeons and Dragons.
Ain't never did no do none.
Just do a whole intro with that one time. Maybe if we have like a country guest. Well, how did you? Well, blimey me. Did you see him go get them roebuckers? I sure did. So, yeah, we had some ghost stories. Allison was telling us about some very creepy supernatural events that happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And myself as well.
And yourself.
And you.
A little tiny. I touched
Things
on it.
have happened to people.
I think what it was I drank some expired milk.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of how it started for me.
That'll give you the flu.
But it could, but who knows? Anyway, yeah, things got so creepy. Remember when that spirit turned the light off?
Spooky.
Right at the perfect moment? It was creepy, man.
Look at my leg. Look at my leg.
What's going on? We
just-
can't even.
Like, it's a bit much.
Can't even deal. No, dude.
Okay,
No,
it's
we got.
fine.
Dude, you shut up. There we go. Anyway, check out the performance at the end of this episode. Alison May plays one of her original songs. Very cool performance. Make sure you follow her on Insta. Look for her playing around the valley. She's playing shows at breweries, backyard shows, all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, give her a follow. She was a real sweetheart, right?
Sweetie.
Yeah, real nice person, great personality.
Is that sexist to say that now? She's a sweetie.
I don't care. No, because I called Steve Bays a sweetheart, see?
So you can't be sexist because you called a man the same thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
that's how that works.
All right, everybody. Yeah, so let's just jump right in. This is Allison May on the Phonetically Challenged Poets Garden podcast. Hey, welcome back to the Poets Garden podcast. I am James.
I snorted. I'm Geordie.
That's not what, yeah, there you go. That was our best one yet. Today, we're very excited. We have a very
Smooth
special,
as butter.
yeah, I'm talking.
Oh,
but
sorry.
thanks.
Sorry.
We have a very special guest today, just like every time, because every guest is special. But today we have Miss Allison May here today.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I feel very welcomed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's what we aim for.
Yeah, I got a beer. Feeling good. Yeah, cheers.
Hell yeah. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Happy day.
Happy day indeed. Now, Allison, we don't know each other. We did meet briefly.
Yeah, you offered to help me with my gear
That's
at
right.
Kat Jansen's little garden party.
That's correct. Yeah.
Sounds fancier than it is, but yeah, little garden party, you know.
It was actually
pretty
quite
fancy.
fancy.
It was
for,
pretty
yeah,
nice,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
very
Were
impressed.
there doilies everywhere?
Oh my! Well, I didn't see any, but I didn't really go inside.
Oh.
So
Were all the women wearing those little dainty gloves?
I mean, I should have. I do have some nice gloves that I have been.
Enormous hats?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got
wish.
a couple of those too. Yeah.
We're all sipping tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, no, no, not really. I brought beer,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
as you do.
Yeah, no, that was funny because like I knew it was you, but like you didn't know it was me, and we had
No.
already messaged a bit about the podcast. But anyway, yeah, so that was really cool though, getting to see you play live there. And you've been doing this for a while now, right? You've been playing a lot of these backyard shows, doing breweries and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Since about 2022, I started to get back into just doing music and stuff. You know, after the COVID, all
yeah,
that stuff, and breaking up with my old band and stuff, and yeah, it just was like I need to do something for myself. You know, be the front and center rather than push to the back. So
Right. Yeah.
So
Very cool. Yeah, when you were playing with Midnight Lions, so that was a band like based out in Chilliwack as well.
we were in Abbotsford.
Oh, okay.
All
Yeah,
of us. But most of us have moved to Chilliwack. I think Brandon's all over the place right now. So
Oh, okay.
he's touring with Snack the Ripper, I
Snack
think.
the Ripper. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this Brandon who was in Harma White?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Brandon Clark. Yeah.
Yes. Because in that picture that I saw of Midnight Lions, I'm like, that looks like Brandon.
Yeah,
'Cause-
just a baby face Brandon.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was also playing with John Welsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to beat a drummer for John Welsh back in the
Oh.
day, so yeah, we're all connected.
Yeah, look at that.
That's
That's
crazy.
amazing.
It's a small world after
After all,
Okay,
it's
sorry.
yeah.
Start singing that for the rest of the podcast.
Oh, right. It doesn't end.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
whoops.
know, right? So yeah, I was checking you out on Spotify there as well. Like I listened to the Midnight Lion stuff as well. Really, really cool. Like love the diversity in that. And then you have just the one single right now.
Yeah.
Something. So I was wondering, like, are you currently working on new recordings as well?
I'm looking into it.
Yeah.
As you know, it's very expensive.
Oh,
so
yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking about applying for some grants because
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I've got mortgages to pay, bills to pay, mouths
Yeah.
to feed, you know?
Yeah. No, exactly. Is that Factor, the grants that you're looking for?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just there's a few that I saw in 2022. I'm just really bad with paperwork.
Yeah. Oh, no, me too.
my ADHD is like, I can't. Like, my brain starts bleeding, and then I'm like, I need to clean my house, actually.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sums me up. I didn't do my taxes, I think, for like 3 years.
Oh, no. And they're like, we're going to send you to jail.
Well, yeah, kind of. There was some sort of threat of something, but that was my excuse, like to the government. It was like, I just get so much anxiety from all these forms and shit. Anyway, yeah, no, so I totally get that. But that's really cool because I know people that have used Factor from everything from funding recording an album to going to Mexico to do a music video. So yeah, that'd be very cool to get. So so the summer's kind of winding down here now. You've been playing shows. You said you have 15 shows this month alone.
Yeah, it's been very insane, but so fulfilling.
Yeah.
I've had to take a break from my regular day job just to be able to do my passion job. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
It's definitely the goal.
Yeah. Have you maybe looked into like touring or anything too? Like,
I mean, it's kind of hard right now. I do have a 2.5-year-old, and
okay. Yeah.
he's kind of dependent on me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, it's just kind of like maybe in a bit, but I would love to go touring. That's one dream that I've had and one goal that I'd like to check off the old list.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know that struggle too. I was doing music, and then I've got 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
They're 18 and 15 now. But when I had them, I remember that was very difficult. But yeah, no, the struggle is real. Trying to be a parent and a musician at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But props to you for doing it.
yeah, I mean, it's so easy to just lose yourself in that, and that was a big thing where I'm like, I'm not just going to be a mom now. Like, I'm not that I'm saying that, you know, being a mom is, you know, anything to look down upon,
No,
you know.
No,
but
I know what you mean.
it takes a lot of work, and I'm so happy that I have a partner who supports my dreams in the way that he does. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, I felt the same way. Like, I still love being a dad, but it was like I feel like I'm pulled to this other life where I need to be, you know, expressing myself and pursuing that, right? So, but that's awesome that you have the support to do that. So
yeah,
very cool.
yeah.
Geordie, how are
He's
you
just
doing?
nodding. It's like,
Sorry, I'm
get
having
there.
a hard time today. Okay.
Oh, you're good, man. It's all good. Should we have like a hug or something live on the air?
I need a hug.
Geordie wants a hug live on the air. This will make for a great reel. Oh my God! Don't do that. For fuck's sake. So, Alison, so primarily you were playing keys right now, and I noticed you have that same red, like synth every time you play a show, right?
oh, it's actually Rhodes, Wurlitzer, Hammond, piano. It's an electro, Nord Electro. So,
Okay, Wurlitzer. Yeah.
It's got some nice sounds on there.
It does, yeah.
But I did just get a synthesizer, which I'm really excited about.
Oh, okay, yeah. Very
One of
cool.
those micro Korgs. So it's good for somebody who has no idea what to do with synthesizers, and I've had fun so far.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
perfect. That sounds like one I should get then, because I don't know. Like I've been dabbling in all this stuff for my whole life, but like I'm not one of those people. Like I don't understand like the science behind all the instruments and all that shit. So
Yeah. No, it's a lot to learn, but the control that you have over the sounds is pretty incredible. And
yeah.
I mean, I listen to a little bit of electronic music, not like dubstep or anything
Right.
like that. I have been to Shambhala, which I was like, this isn't
okay.
my music at
Yeah.
all. But, you know, I just wanted to go for the experience. And
Yeah.
I was like, yep, this is overwhelming. This is a lot.
I imagine so. Yeah.
But that's definitely not my kind of electronic. More like, you know, Daft Punk and
Oh, okay.
things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So,
So who are your main influences? You'd say?
I mean, I love the Gorillas. Like, they're great.
Oh yeah. Cool.
I grew up with the Beatles. I had a Beatles book growing up, and that's how I taught myself how to play the piano.
Okay.
My
Cool.
dad was like, here's the C chord, here's the C scale. no, leave me alone. And I'm like, okay. So then I actually talked to my music teacher in high school, and she was like, here's a little lesson on how to read chords and stuff with using sheet music and stuff. So she helped me. So
Yeah.
But then I learned with the Beatles, and they have such cool chord progressions that it was really easy to kind of memorize all of the different fun chords. And then, the Paul McCartney songs, which have like very jazzy like chords.
Right. Yeah,
You're like, ooh, what is that? Like, what's an augment? Like, I don't know what that is. So yeah. So
you read music or?
not really, just like very rudimentary. Like I know that in this spaces, it's face, so FACE. And then with the lines, it's every good boy deserves fudge.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then
I forgot about that.
on the I don't know the bass clef at all, but the treble clef, if you have like sharps or flats, that's what is flat or sharp and it kind of tells you the key you're in. So.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But it takes me forever to like figure.
It's more than I know.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Like I feel like I'm 5 being like green eggs and ham. Just having a hard time reading it. So still able to, but not very well.
I remember having to fake reading sheet music when I was in choir in high school. I had to fake it. So I would listen to somebody else sing it, and then I'd just do what they did.
Well, you
Like,
just
and then-
play by ear. That's
Exactly.
That's all good.
That's how I do things, right?
Yeah.
And then, but then they figured out I couldn't actually do it because they gave me a new one. And I was like,
Can you play this? Yeah, like, no.
Well, that's different when they want you to sing sheet music.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That is, I don't understand how people can do that.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I faked my way through it all through high school. Just
That's amazing.
but I couldn't get into the next level choir. What was it called? Chamber choir.
Oh,
That was like the elite of the bunch.
That
so it
sounds
was
elite.
smaller, and then
elitist bastards.
Yeah.
that's why I couldn't get into it though,
Yeah.
because I couldn't figure out how to read the sheet music.
The 1% choir.
Yeah, exactly.
Called?
The elitists.
Yeah.
Fuck the 1%. Unless you're listening right now.
Yeah. Which, fuck you.
By the way, Larry Nickel, he was a great music teacher. Thank you, Larry.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Larry, whoever the hell you are.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
There you
Cheers
go,
to
Larry.
that. Cheers to
Cheers to
Larry.
Larry.
Hell yeah,
Larry
Larry.
Nickel.
Yeah,
Good job.
Larry. What's up? No, I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm sorry if I talk over you. I don't mean to.
Oh, no, that's okay. Happens. Actually happens a lot with me. I've got such a soft-spoken voice where it's like I stop too sometimes and people are like, are you done? I'm going to just start talking. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good to know. I got another buddy who he talks very methodically and slowly. So you end up wanting to finish the sentence for him.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's like,
so sometimes I'll do it just to piss him off. But
Yeah.
like, 'cause he's like, dude, I'm getting there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I want to see it
come on.
my way.
I have a stutter, so sometimes when I'm talking and it's like really bad. Well, it's not a stutter; it's like a stammer. So it's like I just can't say the word. Like I'm thinking it, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
So I have so many people finish my sentence for me, or drives me mental. But anyway,
I feel like that happens when you're feeling a bit more anxious too. Like,
Yes.
for me, I stammer when I'm really anxious and I'm like, oh my God.
oh yeah,
And like I work in kitchens, so I was doing call this one time and then we were whited out and I was just like, I need I'm like, God damn it, like fucking get it out. So I'm like, can someone take over for me? Like I'm way too fucking spacey right now.
I remember being at work telling a story to people, and it started off with just like 2 people, and I was comfortable with those 2 people.
Yeah.
So I'm telling the story, and then more and more people started coming, and other people that I wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah.
But I'm still telling the story, and then I got to like almost the punchline, and that's where the anxiety's worse when you're, you know, and I get to it, and I'm just like, dip, and I just went quiet, and everyone's like. And I just turned around and I walked outside and had a smoke. And then like a coworker found me, was like, "What? Like what happened there?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I just can't fucking talk sometimes."
Yeah.
So
it
yeah,
happens.
yeah,
but what you did there with the joke, that's good because then you leave them wanting more,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. Like if people thought I planned that, they probably would have been like, "Wow, that like this guy's a comical genius." But no, it was more just like, "Oh
Genius
shit."
move.
Yeah.
Like I'm about
Finish
to
it.
start crying. I need to get out. That's exactly it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe just tell me a bit about yourself then, Allison. Like, doesn't have to be music related.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Like origin story
Oh,
or.
Well, it's kind of similar to like Batman. No. Oh man, yeah, it's like dark and
Oh, I like
No.
dark.
Pearls dropping in the alleyway
Yeah.
in slow motion.
I've got my own Joker. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. No, I'm originally from Calgary.
That is dark.
Yeah, I mean it's actually pretty bright because the sky.
Oh, right,
There's
yeah.
no mountains, but every time I go back, I'm like, something feels wrong. Like
Right.
I miss being cradled by the beautiful mountains around me.
Right.
When you're just like in the prairies, you're like, this feels like purgatory. I do not like this. Where's the trees? Where's the mountains? Where's yeah.
No doubt.
So yeah, I grew up in Calgary. I went to Catholic school, not by choice, obviously.
No one ever does.
A little bit of trauma from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not religious, maybe spiritual. I don't know. I'm still trying to find myself in there, but my Nana was a concert pianist. My dad played piano. And I was just like, I want to do that. So I tried to get my dad to teach me, but he was like, no, I'm too cool for you. You're a loser. I'm like,
Wow.
you're cramping my style.
Well, he didn't use those words though.
No, but
Okay.
just like how, it's like, I don't want to hang out with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm busy. I want to watch golf. It's like, oh, okay.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Gotta watch a Star Trek.
Which one? Next Generation?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay.
No, I know, totally. Like, I became a Trekkie in my later life, so.
Oh, perfect.
Not as a teenager. I was like, this is lame. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know, right?
The what do you call those turtleneck sweaters? They always
Oh, the uniform.
the yellow one too.
Oh, yeah.
Just I don't know. Anyways, do you ever find that some people's clothing freaks you out a little? Like,
I mean, depends on I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really thought about it.
there's an old movie about with Jodie Foster called Candle Shoe. It's like an old Disney movie or something.
Okay.
Anyways, she wears like bell bottoms or something, and I remember as a kid it like freaked me out somehow.
Bell bottoms.
The bell bottoms pants she was wearing, I was like it gave me a visceral reaction that like repelled me.
Oh, no.
It's fucking weird. I can't explain it.
Okay.
Anyway, it kind of just gave me the same thing as that yellow turtleneck thing he wears in that show.
I like it, man. That
Anyway.
went full circle. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
that was weird.
No,
Yeah.
that was good.
That's fine.
That's gold.
Thanks for letting me say that out
No,
loud.
no worries.
That's gonna make a viral reel right there. Yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah, pretty weird.
Yeah, we and Geordie actually had we didn't go to Catholic school, but we went to a private school, Christian school. So I think we both had a bit of that
Wool vests.
school trauma.
Yeah.
Like tucking your shirt. God doesn't like it when your shirt's not tucked in.
Oh,
Like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Detention.
Yeah.
For
And
untucked
guys
shirt.
can be wearing like
Soap in the
tank
mouth.
tops and stuff, and girls can't. It's
Right,
just like
yeah, yeah.
it was very like picky, choosy. Wardrobe. I don't know the word I'm looking for.
The
I'm really
dress
bad at
code
that. There
thing,
we
the
go. That's
strict
it.
dress co- yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. You had to like put your arms above your head, and if your stomach showed it all, and
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Okay, you got to go into your gym shorts and your
Yeah.
gym outfit." And it's like, what?
Or just don't put your hands over your
yeah,
head.
like when am I doing this?
Yeah, do I
Right.
do this all day?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Why don't they just make poncho uniforms then? You know,
Right.
like
Yeah. Remember they used to like measure chicks like skirts at the beach or something, or like
Oh yeah.
they'd make you get down on your knees to measure if your skirt
wow.
was too short or something like
in
that.
public?
Yeah.
Really? Oh wow.
Like cops would walk around with a friggin' ruler or something.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Public
maybe I'm-
indecency.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
used to be a real thing, man.
Yeah.
Like modesty and laws and all that craziness.
Interesting.
Glad we don't have to deal with that anymore.
I was about to say back in the good old days, but yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, good thing we don't have.
I can wear a short skirt if I want.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone
Yeah,
can.
Jordy. I'd like to see that
I
actually.
don't think you would. Anyways,
Well, so usually around the 20-minute mark, we take a little break.
Okay.
So we could take a little break if you
Sure.
want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. So then I'll just say that we're going to take a break. Here we go.
you already did.
Cool. No, but like more like professional. Like,
Oh,
okay.
you want to make it a big deal that we're taking a break.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, you guys. Shit. Okay, we're just going to take a short break.
I'm sorry.
And we're going to hear from our sponsor, the Penny Coffee Shop, blah, blah, blah. Hey, guys. We're outside the Penny here again, doing another ad. Look who's back. Geordie's back with us today. Guess you grew a pair. Wow, look at this place, dude. This is so cool in here. Dude, they got like cool lights and stuff. You have a look at the merch, Geordie. I love this place. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I was just on my way to afternoon tea, and then I heard about you guys on a podcast, the Poets Garden podcast. You ever heard of it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool podcast from Mission. They feature like singer-songwriters and stuff. Never heard of it?
No.
Okay, cool.
But you are the second person to come here talking about it.
Awesome, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
All right,
Have a
take
good
care.
afternoon.
You too. Okay, man, we got it. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Dude, we gotta go. Okay, I think they're on to us. Yeah, I got a big head because I have a huge brain. 'Cause I'm so smart.
Yeah, that big brain energy.
Totally big brain energy. BBE, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see my BBE coming from. No. And we're back. Geordie, what the fuck are you doing over there?
How did you even sit here?
You just fucking. No, dude. It telescopes back. Like, you just. No. Put your hand on the other portion. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I want to look this way, though.
So, Allison.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's pretty good.
So, we're in the second half now. In the first half, you told us something kind of shocking about you.
Yeah.
That you're an Albertan.
I know, it's
I'm so sorry.
Come on. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just joking. I'm totally joking.
No,
I actually love Alberta. Yeah.
it's actually I went back last weekend just to see
cool.
some family, and yeah, I was like, this is all right. And my family were like, would you ever think of moving back? And I was like, fuck no. And they're like, fine, but I'm gonna keep asking. And I'm like, well, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys like right in the city of Calgary?
Well, my parents are in Carbon, which is right by Drumheller.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool. I've
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah,
It's so
Drumheller,
cool. Yeah.
Dust Bowl.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the dinosaur museum is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
So rad.
Yeah, and there's like all the dinosaurs around, and you're like, that's vaguely a dinosaur. Like, you're like, what is this? All those like sculptures and stuff. It's like, all right.
I think
That's
that
cool.
one's a cat.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, my sister's in Rockyford, which is half an hour from Carbon, so
Okay,
in the
yeah.
middle of nowhere. And then both my brothers are in the city, so
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Is that like corn farming and stuff, or what do you?
canola.
Canola.
Yeah,
Canola.
Okay.
yeah,
interesting.
and cows. Lots of
Oh,
cows.
okay, yeah,
that's-
Are you a rodeo gal?
No.
Oh, George, I was just going to, could you maybe put that mic further away from your mouth? Sorry. Continue. My
Yeah.
bad. No, I kind of like that feeling of, like being in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if you were there. We went to Three Hills, Alberta. Do you know that area?
Well, yeah, it's a place with 3 hills.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, it's like there's
Everything's
one,
flat.
there's the other.
Yeah.
And they were so small, I think we were even trying to figure out, like, which
Yeah.
ones are they talking about? Like, but yeah, I remember, like, that was kind of my first time really going to Alberta. And it was, I remember thinking that, like, this is so cool. And, like, the sun, too. Like, you can see the sun right on the
Yeah.
horizon. Like, oh.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
anyway.
that like African,
Yes,
Lion
totally.
King feel,
Like, nah,
Yeah.
Sanya, we'll get you, blah, blah, blah. Sit you womb
Yeah.
when ya.
Amazing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Disney and Lion
Oh,
King.
me too.
yeah.
Elton John, also
Yeah.
one of my favorites. I
Oh, yeah,
saw
yeah.
him in concert.
Oh,
that was my
what?
first concert.
Nice.
And I was so excited. It was
Yeah.
for my 15th birthday or something like
Oh,
that.
wow, crazy.
Yeah, and I was just like right above the stage watching this like amazing person just like, and he like pointed at every little corner, and he was just such a great showman. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so good. And then
That's so cool.
Rocket Man, I think he had like a 10-minute piano solo, and
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, damn. Like, my dad brought some whiskey in his pocket, and then I'm like, I don't like this. I'm 15. He's like, just try it. All right.
Oh, it sounds like me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Underage drinking.
Yeah, everyone does it,
Yeah,
right? That's why it's
totally.
like, might as well do it with your parent.
Yeah,
right? And it's
exactly.
more responsible. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, when my son Killian gets old enough, my partner's like, we're gonna make beer together, and that's the only way that you can have beer by like working for it.
That's a great idea,
So,
actually. Wow.
yeah.
So, Allison, you were saying you're not religious, but you were saying you might be spiritual.
Yeah, I mean, just with my own idea on like what a god is and such.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been looking more into like Greek mythology and
Oh yeah.
Irish mythology and things like that, and
Cool.
kind of figure out like where humanity was coming from with like you know, their depictions of the gods. And
Yeah.
I feel like the multi-god pantheons is just like way more interesting than like a big wizard in the sky
Right.
with his son who's like,
Yeah.
you know, just love everyone, man. It's like, that's pretty cool too. But I have respect. I have respect for religious people. It's fine as
Yeah.
long as you're not being a dick. Like,
Yeah.
leave me alone. Don't push that on me.
No, exactly right. Like that's kind of how I am. I mean, I was raised religious. I was heavily into it, but now I've kind of accepted like, you know what? Everyone's idea of spirituality could be true.
Yeah.
Like who's to say any different? So, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, I think I was in grade 1 or something, and the priest came in and he was like talking to all the boys about like, oh, if you want to enter priesthood, blah, blah, blah. And I raised my hand and I'm like, can I become a priest? And he's like, no. Anyway. And I'm like,
Right.
why? Like,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, well, you can become a nun. And I'm like, what does a nun do? Do they like say any of the sermons? Do they do any of these? No.
Women aren't allowed.
Yeah. It's
to
like,
preach.
Right.
oh, okay.
Right.
That's
So-
part of the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Women aren't allowed to preach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
they're.
learned that the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just depends on how you interpret the Bible, right? And that's what's kind of dangerous about it as well. Yeah. That's kind of why I got out of it all. I mean, we can edit this all out after if you're not comfortable with this in there.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You're fine. Okay.
I
Yeah.
am fine with whatever.
Cool. Like I'm totally fine with it too.
Yeah.
Geordie,
You
if
can
you're
edit
fine.
out that I interrupted you.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Kind of a dick move.
I feel like we all get excited about things that we want to say, and you know, I don't have any like. It's all good.
Cool. Yeah. I'm
all
the same way, man. I'm the same way. I'm just talking shit most of the time. So, but no, yeah, spirituality. I used to always like talk about it, debate people, because I always kind of felt it was my mission to sort of undo what was done to me, in the sense of like being fed something when you're a child to be the one true thing,
Yeah.
you know, and not allowing for any sort of outside influence, right? And anyway, but now I've kind of come to that point where it's like, well, yeah, maybe all that stuff is true. So who am I to try and steer anyone away from it, rather than just with love, right? Like,
Yeah.
love is the only thing I can understand, you know, trying to make good choices, do good to people. That's something that I do have control over. I don't have control over the invisible or any sort of supernatural. I can speculate all I want, but I'm never going to know. So, yeah, so that's why I'm really happy in the place I am now for these last few years, where it's just I don't really have doubts anymore, because it's like I don't think it's even worth doubting anything. It's not even worth thinking about per se.
Mm-hmm.
Just worry about the things I can understand and control. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's very introspective.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, sorry, we didn't have to go down this road. If, like I say, I can edit this shit out. Like, did you find that, Allison? Like, did you find like it took a while to kind of break free of that upbringing that you had?
I mean, I think it was in grade 7 that we were. I was, you know, in the gym doing a little sermon thing, you know, sitting on the ground and stuff, and
Yeah.
we're like chanting the stuff, and I just like looked around and I'm like, oh my God, this feels like a cult. So I told my friend, like, in front of me, I'm like, this feels like we're in a cult.
Yeah.
And he turned around and he's like, we are. And I was like, what? Like,
Shit, yeah.
oh my God.
Wow.
So, you know, there was a lot of like conflict where it's like, well, I do believe in a higher power. I do believe that they're like, you know, how do you create this beautiful universe that we have? Like, where did it come from?
Mm-hmm.
Like, something must have been there to do something, and
Right.
whatever was created for like I don't know. It's just, it's so, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's,
And that's the beautiful
with
thing
you.
about
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah, that's the beautiful part, right? No one knows how to explain
yeah,
it. That's,
it's inexplainable. It's, yeah.
And now all this alien stuff is coming out more and
yeah.
more.
Oh,
Like, I can't get away from it, man.
I think that's pretty sick. Like,
yeah.
and I really think that these aliens that are coming out, like, it's more interdimensional rather than maybe interspatial. I don't know.
That's the consensus now.
Yeah.
It's a dimension thing.
And like maybe that's where ghosts come from too, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you know, the
Shit.
shadow people and
Have you
all the
seen a ghost?
cryptids. Oh,
Oh.
I've got some ghost stories.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Finally, I asked a good
Okay.
question.
Yeah.
Giddy like a schoolgirl over here.
I mean, my mom played with a Ouija board when she was a teenager, and something followed her. I think because in the my childhood homes and stuff, there'd always be some sort of activity that would happen, especially around my adolescence. And apparently, when ladies go through their their change into adulthood, they're really susceptible to these energies and stuff. So, my room was in the basement, and there's just like a lot of creepy shit that happened. I'd be listening to music quietly, and then I'd hear someone come down, and I was like, oh, am I playing it too loud? So I'd be like, open the door, nobody's there, the lights are out. And then I hear shuffling in the corner, and I'm like, nope. What the fuck was that? And then other times I'd be trying to go to sleep. Like, I have insomnia and stuff, and I'd always have trouble. And then I'd feel something sit at the end of my bed and touch my feet. And I'm like, is that my mom? I open my eyes, nothing is there. Oh, it was so freaky. And then sometimes I'd have these like words like in my just like patience. And I was like, what the fuck? Or like, go to bed. And I was like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
This is so... but when I was like 5, I actually saw a ghost just like staring at me through my doorway, because my mom would leave the door open for some light to come in. And it was like a younger boy, probably like 12 or 13. And he would just be like kind of creeping around the corner looking at me.
Wow.
And it was very weird. And then another thing that happened, I was in the basement in my other childhood home when I was like 8, and I was with my brother. We were right in front of the stereo and stuff, and it's one of those analog ones.
Oh, okay.
You know, so you could actually see buttons being pressed and like the volume going up and down.
Yeah.
So it turns on. Volume goes all the way up. We watch this. We're like, what the fuck?
Shit. Yeah.
And then it starts like turning on and off, and we see it clicking in and out. And it's like, you can't do that. Like, you can't, like, it can't do that on its own. Like, and so it starts going faster and faster, like clicking on and off, on and off. And then I'm like, what is happening? And then my brother's like, stop it. And then it's like click and then out, and it stopped. And it was like, oh, and then the light behind you just went out.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You brought them here.
Yeah.
No. Shit.
I haven't really had anything crazy happen. Not since I was dating my ex when I was about 18. He turned out to be abusive and stuff. Have to preface that. But it was weird because I was in his bedroom, and then there was a big black mass in the corner. And then there was this guttural voice coming from it, and it was like, get out.
Shit. Yeah.
So then I started thinking, I was like, okay, so in the Bible, it actually says that angels are the most terrifying thing that you'd see. And that was the most terrifying thing that I've ever seen. Like, was that an angel? Was that something? Like,
That's why they say, don't be afraid.
yeah, but that didn't say that. Like,
No.
be not afraid.
Yeah.
No, it just said, get out.
Beest thou not afraid of me? What? Your giant eyeball with
Yeah.
friggin'
12 wings.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
Wow.
So that's just a few things. And
Wow.
yeah.
You know what?
unnerving.
When I was a kid, I'll never forget this, man. One night, wake up, just this weird feeling on the end of my bed, just sitting there, big scaly looking dude.
Oh,
Like, he's kind of brownish, like,
okay.
and scaly, just like, and he's just sitting there kind of like bored out of his mind kind of thing, just sitting there. And I remember just like, I wasn't afraid. Like, I was just like, okay, well,
There you are.
good night. Like, go back to sleep. But it was so like, I don't know if I was hallucinating or what. Like, but man, yeah, that one tripped me out.
Yeah,
Like,
that's so strange.
I don't know if my mind's developed it more as I've gotten older, because that's what your brain does, right? It fills in the gaps and it makes things out of nothing. And like, but yeah, that one tripped me out.
Yeah, that sounds so strange.
Yeah, but I should have been afraid of that thing. Like, it was weird looking. Like, just kind of a scaly guy. Like, anyway, yeah, I was told it could have been my guardian angel. and that's why he's just sitting there
A
looking
lizard
bored.
person. Yeah, he's like,
a good way to
you
look
don't.
at it.
You know, he's just like,
Yeah,
fuck, man.
yeah, do something.
Come on, do something stupid so I can help you.
Yeah.
Why are you so good all the time?
Yeah.
bro?
Climb up on the roof already.
Yeah.
Jump off.
I go clear a road on your fucking snowboard and
Yeah.
break it in
Well,
half.
yeah.
No.
Where was
Do
he
a
then?
gainer.
Yeah,
man.
I had a little incident similar to that too, which I won't get into, but it ended up for me like growing up, like because I had this big traumatic incident when I was a kid involving kind of the same deal, but a few more steps in the process. But anyway, I've come to the point where I realized, okay, it was probably like a feverish dream. Like I probably was running a fever, and my parents, because they were religious, decided to go with the, you know, you're seeing demons and all this instead of, hey, maybe he's just hallucinating. Because I do remember having a fever when I was like older, like 13 or 14, and I literally saw the walls and the ceiling closing in on me, and I was like screaming. So I do know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not gonna.
I remember a dream that I actually had a fever too. I had the flu. And I was like sick, but I was hallucinating. But there was a war zone going on in my room.
Oh, shit.
And there was fucking bombs going off next to me and shit. I was like screaming and like, yeah.
So you were screaming. You didn't like pick up a gun and start fighting.
No, I was just
You're a
there.
pussy.
Like it was
You're a
just
fucking pussy.
yeah, pretty much.
You're a
Figures.
war?
No, I
You
was
wanna
like
join?
that guy that went into battle that didn't bring anything or whatever.
Got like a canteen.
He had this-
Hydrate, boys.
You're-
Make sure you hydrate.
that guy that brought a bagpipe or whatever and a sword
Oh, just,
into World War II or some shit. Like that guy.
it's like I'm the bard. I inspire people. Yeah.
There he is.
Like, oh man, that was weird. Okay.
That was good. Whoa, that was a rant. Yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
So, Allison,
Yes.
music, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I love it. I've been doing it since I was 14, and
Yeah.
But it's always been around. You know, being that my nana was a beautiful pianist. She'd play Flight of the Bumblebee and just casually, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And she'd be like, "All right, that was a good warm up." You know, it's like, oh, okay, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Next, some Rachmaninoff.
Yeah.
Oh, love Rachmaninoff.
Who's the guy that went nuts?
David Helfgott. Yeah.
Sorry,
He's the,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
it's
It's all
okay.
good. It's all good.
Yeah, Geordie, how dare you? So, Allison, you won Best Artist of the Year, Best Folk Artist of the Year
Yeah.
for the FAMAs?
FVMAs. Yeah.
FVMAs?
Fraser Valley Music Awards.
Very
yeah.
cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
That's
you.
quite an honor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then number 4 fan vote for the Leslie something. Anyway, won a little bit of money, and
Oh, cool.
so
Nice.
I actually bought a synth with that money. So,
Oh, sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very cool.
so I'm like, I need something different because I've had my Nord for over 10 years, and it's like
right.
I just need something else. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I do have an accordion, but that's really heavy, and you can only play it for like so long. I'm like, I need to do some workouts. I need to do some weightlifting for this shit. Like,
Right. So that's a full-size accordion, I'm imagining.
Oh,
then. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have like a little baby one outside that I used to play,
Oh,
like a
nice.
junior one. But yeah,
It's probably lighter than mine.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My mom
Very
used
cool.
to play.
Oh, yeah.
that's cool.
Anyways,
Wah, wah.
yeah, I know, right? Oh, James got up to go piss. Okay.
What? No, I didn't. Sorry, it's just really bothering me that this light turned off because I want to know if it's a ghost or if it's just the timer. It was a timer.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Not a ghost.
Like they found me.
Yeah.
Start talking about it, make it real. Oh no. God, are we all wizards?
Dude, we could. Hey, I do notice you have that. What was that get up you had on? You had the ears and the hat.
Yeah, that was for Shambhala.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
on my Instagram. Oh yeah, that was just Halloween.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I was like, I'm dressing up. Also, I used to play D&D, and I was like, I want to play one of my be one of my characters playing. So
Nice. Good shit. Good shit.
yeah.
That's dedication right
Oh
there.
yeah,
I never got into that game.
it's so fun.
Yeah, I never actually played it because I was part of the, like, in our childhood, we were, like, just like in Stranger Things, you know? How,
Oh yeah, the
like,
Satanic Panic.
Yeah, that's how my parents treated it.
Oh
so,
yeah. Oh totally. My best friend who lived behind me, Tim, he was into that stuff. I thought he was really smart. I think that's why. So it's like an intelligence thing.
I
Like
mean-
intelligent people play D&D. That's like my
I wouldn't say that.
No?
No,
Oh.
no. There's some big dummies who play it too, and honestly, they're so fun to play with because they're like, well, can I do this? And they get so excited about like the little things, like I can throw a rock at a freaking goblin. Like hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like you just make them play the barbarian. Like it's all good. Well, I rage and then I punch a guy, and it's like yeah, like it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Maybe I
play.
gotta try it.
Yeah, definitely do it.
I just gotta try it.
Hey, maybe if you'd like to come back for season 2, we could do an actual DD tutorial. A D&D
yeah.
tutorial. That'd be sick.
I do have all the books.
Yeah?
Do you have that crazy 50-sided dice too, or whatever?
Oh, it's a 20-sided dice.
20.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
do. I
right.
have multiple.
Do you
yeah.
juggle?
Do I juggle? I wish.
I juggle. Just wanted to throw it out there.
Oh, that's
3
cool.
balls,
Yeah.
sometimes 4.
I tried.
Wow.
Anyway.
I even bought, what am I talking about? You're very pleasant to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is there anything else that you'd like to touch on or talk about?
I mean, you mentioned my oldest band before, Midnight Lions, but
Right,
then I
yeah.
was in a band after that
Yeah.
called Fun for Cover.
Fun for cover. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I joined later. They were the house band for Vicinity Lounge back in 2019, and
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it was just very jam band kind of thing. So I learned a lot from them, just to be able to be more comfortable playing with other musicians, and
Yeah.
we don't talk anymore just because we lived together for a bit, and
Oh,
I dated one of them, so
I got you.
yeah, we broke up on really, really bad terms. He was a dickhead, so
Gotcha. All right. Well, shout out to the dickhead.
yeah.
I wanted to say to your Midnight Lions song "Monsters." I think I like the piano line in that one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Your harmonies are great.
Oh, thank you. And yeah,
Yeah, no.
Brandon was really good with teaching me a lot about that too. So,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
because yeah, it was just more like, in high school when I was in choir, I'd be like listening to like, oh, this I sang soprano, for example. I'm obviously not at that register anymore because I used to smoke a lot, so I'm a little bit lower now.
Yeah.
So like just hearing Brandon and what he would do, just improvising, it's like, okay, now then I kind of practiced with that with songs that I knew, and just like, the ones that didn't have harmonies, I'd be like, let's see if I could add harmonies, and I'd be like, this is fun.
Cool.
So I do that now because I don't have people to play with anymore.
Right. Oh, I've done that for myself many times too. Yeah. Sometimes I'd call up Geordie, but he would just whine so much. No, come on, I'm kidding.
My foot's broken.
I do remember the one time though where I was like asking you to sing harmony or something, and they're like, "Dude, you try it." And, like I tried it, and I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks. I don't want to." Yeah, but anyway,
It's
Cool.
hard.
it is.
hard.
It is hard. Yeah.
And smoking has ruined my
Yeah.
vocal cords for sure. Definitely. PSA.
Yeah, don't smoke.
Definitely don't smoke.
If you want to be a good
unless,
singer,
unless you really enjoy it, keep smoking. That's all I can say.
If you want to sound like Tom Waits,
Yes.
yeah, keep doing that.
Yes.
Keep smoking. Yeah.
You never know if there'll be an opening for that voice actor who does the "this summer," because
okay.
it really helps to have the edge for that.
Definitely. Like, that's a great, like, you could be the guy.
Someday, I hope.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. I think I stuttered too much for that, but like this next summer. I mean, next summer.
For how long this is taking.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yeah. they do multiple takes, so it's fine. Nobody else says it. And I'm like, I could be a voice actor. They're like, no, you fucking can't. You're so awkward. Stop.
Well, you never know though.
It's like,
that
what
could
about
be...
my British accent?
Oh, look at that! All right, called me.
He's a coward.
Oh, you
Just drinking me beer, just drinking me lager. You know?
I like that.
What a pair of Marys over here, right?
That's awesome.
Shut up, you southerner.
Oh, dude, yeah. Giving Geordie a run for the money here. I like it.
What about posh?
Oh, posh. Of course. I think I could do it.
Is that your favorite spice, you mean?
The Queen's language.
I mean, like she's southerner, and I grew up in a household who had a northern British grammar. So grandma, yes,
Grandmama.
grandmama
I remember Grandmama.
was a lovely lady.
No, she was a
very
tough lady.
dainty. She had dainty hands. And little receptacles for little things.
They're little spoons.
Little
they should put on
jewelry
dis-
bits and
display.
bites and butts. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
great. I'm just sitting back
yeah.
and watching. This
I
is
like this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, at one point I had a Russian accent. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Bouge moi.
Yeah. I was just like,
Strong like ox, you know.
strong like ox. Yes.
yeah, I have to get into it. And
My
it's
mom
been a
always
while.
used to say, strong like bull, smart like tractor.
Yeah.
So, what? Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah.
Petrol.
Good shit. Well,
Yeah.
I'd say we've had a pretty good day. Hey.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I think this is pretty good.
Would you want to maybe go in and play us a little song in the studio? There?
I could play a little
A
song.
little something, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Well, not the song, something you don't
Yeah,
have to play
I
that.
mean,
Whatever you want. Yeah. Your call.
Yeah, I mean, which one am I going to play? I'm always so bad at this.
I have to do a segue now. All right, Allison, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You're an absolute delight.
Oh,
I
thank you
must
so
say.
much.
No
so,
problem, right?
So nice.
You got to do what you do, right?
You just gotta do what you gotta do.
If you do what you've done, you just stale. So
Don't do it again.
don't do it. All right, Allison, she's going to play a live song for us today. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot
Thank you
to
for
us.
having me.
Thank
And
you.
Yes, we'll definitely see you again in the future.
Sounds great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Here's
you.
Allison May on the Postcard Podcast. Boom.
She sticks her thumb out, she's ready to go. A car pulls over on the side of the road. It was a Chevy, a 73, and it was painted with fire as far as she could see. A circle's release from his clutch, the cherry red with secrets of his touch. Ain't it a shame? She never got to go home, lived in the woods all alone. She thought that she could survive, but then he took her with a knife. And whoa, you gotta save her soul. You gotta save her soul. There's a story about my life. It's a tale about nothing but strife. I met a man who took me away over the mountains, that's where I stayed. The best secret between him and me was the darkness where he let me be. I ran away and found me some friends. Will that ever happen again? Oh, oh, no. Oh, 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 no. Oh, 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 no. I found my friends and my family. He convinced me it was him or me. I love it all, started to cry. But then I remembered that I could fly out the window and down the wall. I remember that I could call the men in blue of facilities. It was his cousin, a casualty. Oh, 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 no. Oh, 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 no. Oh, 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 no. But that's not all that I have to do. We'll sort it out, impromptu. This time I'll have the upper hand. I'll make sure this doesn't happen again. Oh, 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 no. Oh, 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 no. Oh, oh, no. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Poets Garden podcast is produced and recorded by me, James Donnelly, at the Poets Garden Studio in Mission, BC. You can subscribe and rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and almost everywhere else. You can also find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. To avoid potential legal action, the Poets Garden podcast is not sponsored by the Penny Coffee Shop, yet. So next time you're in Mission, stop by the Penny for a coffee or a gluten-free brownie and say you heard about them on the Poets Garden podcast. Thank you for listening.